Have you ever wondered where the world's oldest profession originated from? Let's take a fascinating journey back in time to the unspoken origin of pornography, a topic shrouded in mystery and often taboo. Believe it or not, the roots of explicit sexual depictions stretch back to the dawn of civilization itself. Ancient cave paintings from thousands of years ago, found in various corners of the world, hint at our ancestors' fascination with the erotic. They painted scenes of intimacy with the same fervor they used to depict hunting and gathering. But it wasn't just visual art that carried these themes. The first known erotic literature, too, has been traced back to ancient civilizations. These texts, often veiled in metaphor and euphemism, reveal the timeless human interest in sexuality and eroticism. Our exploration of the past reveals a truth: humans have always been intrigued by the erotic, long before the term pornography even existed. Now let's delve deeper into this captivating history. Fast forward to a few centuries later, the birth of a new industry was on the horizon. In the late 19th century, the invention of photography and film sparked a revolution that would ultimately birth the porn industry. This era marked a significant shift from erotic literature and art to visual depictions of sexual content. The first known porn film, a French production titled Le Coucher de la Mariée, surfaced in 1896. This silent short film featured a woman performing a striptease, a rather tame act by today's standards. However, in the prudish society of the late 19th century, it was nothing short of scandalous. The film was viewed in private gatherings, screened in secluded corners of gentlemen's clubs. The audience was limited and the subject was hushed. However, it sowed the seed of curiosity and intrigue in the minds of many, leading to a demand for more such content. Thus began the journey of an industry that would soon evolve beyond anyone's wildest imaginations. With the burgeoning industry came the rise of its very own stars. As the world of adult entertainment expanded, a select few began to shine brighter than the rest. These were individuals who broke barriers, challenged norms, and redefined the boundaries of acceptability. At the forefront were actors and actresses who became household names in their own right. Their performances, audacious for the time, were pivotal in shaping the public's understanding and perception of this new form of entertainment. They became icons, symbols of a bold and unapologetic expression of sexuality. From the sultry Marilyn Chambers to the charismatic John Holmes, these pioneers embodied the daring spirit of their profession. They pushed the envelope, and in doing so, they transformed the industry from a clandestine operation into a mainstream phenomenon. Their influence was far-reaching, extending beyond the glittering lights of the adult film set. They challenged societal norms, sparked conversations, and paved the way for those who would follow in their footsteps. These pioneers, knowingly or unknowingly, laid the foundation for the future of the industry. As the industry grew, so did the diversity in its content. A myriad of categories began to emerge, each catering to a unique set of preferences. This wasn't just a random proliferation, but a direct reflection of societal norms and attitudes of the time. Take, for instance, anal, DP, facial, and bukkake. These categories rose to prominence as society became more open and explorative in its understanding of sexuality. They represented a shift from traditional sexual norms, showcasing a more adventurous and diversified approach towards pleasure. Similarly, the advent of interracial casting was a significant milestone. It indicated a gradual breakdown of racial barriers within the industry, mirroring the wider societal push towards equality and acceptance. But it wasn't just about breaking taboos. These categories also served a practical purpose, helping viewers navigate the vast ocean of content to find what truly resonated with them. The industry was constantly adapting, reflecting the changing tastes and attitudes of society. 50 years ago, pornography was a far cry from what it is today. Back in the day, Access was limited, and consumption was often shrouded in secrecy. The industry was largely underground, with societal norms and laws making it a taboo subject. Fast forward to the present, and we see an industry transformed. Technological advancements have made pornography accessible to virtually anyone with an internet connection. It's no longer confined to seedy adult theaters or hidden in brown paper bags. It's right there, in the palm of your hand, a few clicks away. Moreover, societal attitudes have shifted. While pornography is still a contentious issue, it's become a more accepted part of popular culture. The industry has also grown more diverse, catering to a wider range of preferences and tastes. The evolution of pornography is a testament to the ever-changing human desire. It reflects our society's shifts and turns, mirroring the transformation of our collective consciousness. The impact of pornography on society and religion is a topic of heated debate. Now, let's delve into this controversial subject. Pornography, like any other form of media, has a profound effect on society. It reflects and shapes our views on sexuality, relationships, and body image. On the one hand, it provides a space for people to explore their desires and fantasies in a safe and consensual way. It can enhance sexual knowledge and even aid in sexual health discussions. Conversely, it also has its downsides. Critics argue that pornography can foster unrealistic expectations about sex, contribute to body image issues, and even lead to addiction in some cases. It's a multifaceted issue that requires careful consideration and open dialogue. Now, when it comes to religion, the relationship is even more complex. Most religions have long-standing doctrines about sexuality and modesty, often viewing pornography as sinful or immoral. These beliefs have shaped societal attitudes towards pornography, casting it as a sort of taboo. However, the rise of the internet and the consequent accessibility of pornography have challenged these traditional views. People are now able to access and consume pornography privately, leading to a shift in attitudes. Some argue that this has led to a more liberal view of sexuality, while others believe it has contributed to moral decadence. The religious perspective on pornography is not monolithic, though. While some religious groups staunchly oppose it, others adopt a more nuanced stance. They acknowledge the potential harms but also recognize that outright condemnation may not be the solution. Instead, they advocate for education and open dialogue about sex and sexuality. In the end, the societal impact of pornography is a complex and contentious issue. It's a mirror that reflects our attitudes towards sexuality and morality, and it's a conversation that is constantly evolving. The influence of pornography on society is undeniable, whether we choose to acknowledge it or not. As we conclude our journey through the history of pornography, we see an industry that has adapted and grown, shaping and being shaped by society in turn. It's a conversation that is far from over and promises to continue well into the future.